YouTube, how you doing? We're back with a brand new video. I said last night on the live stream, if you were able to get to that, I know there were some issues with the timing for some people. I set it for 8 o'clock p.m. last night. For some reason, it was telling people that it was at 11 p.m. So I don't know if there was something wrong in the settings on my computer, or YouTube kind of glitched on that. Do not know, but I said last night on the live stream I was going to upload a video today. So here we are. It is Sunday, and there's a couple things I want to talk about in this video. So the first thing is, thank you so much for the support on the channel. We're almost at 700 subscribers. I think we're 2 or 3 subs away from 700. And when I started this channel, I never thought that I would reach this many subs. So thank you everybody that supports my channel, that watches my videos, that comments on the videos, that leaves a like on the videos. All the feedback is so much appreciated, because it helps me make better content for you guys, you know, and it helps me see what you guys want to see in my videos and what you guys don't want to see. So definitely feedback is key. Thank you so much for the support. But we're going to get into today's video. A while back, I want to say it was like my 3rd or 4th video that I had ever put out on my channel, was keeping Pea Puffers. I'm a big fan of Pea Puffers. I think they're an awesome fish to keep. And I kind of said in that video, I did say in that video, I didn't kind of say it, I did say in that video that Pea Puffers are, in my opinion, a species only tank. And that was my theory on that. So today's video kind of goes back on that theory. I disproved it. I disproved my own theory of Pea Puffers being a species only tank. And I'm going to show you guys what I'm talking about in a minute. It all depends on the Pea Puffer's personality. Even with saltwater puffers and, you know, Oaxaca puffers and stuff like that. It all depends on the fish's personality. Fortunately enough, I do not have 5 Pea Puffers anymore. I only have 2. But I was thinking of a way to spruce up the tank and add some more activity to it. So I added 2 different species of fish. I added 3 of one type and then 1 of the other, and I'm going to show you guys what I added. So let's head over to the tank. So first glance, we look down, we have the Fluval Evo tank with the guppies in it, looking absolutely awesome. But if you notice one thing, the Cryptic it's not in there, and we moved it up to the puffer tank. So this is what the puffer tank is looking like. I was having a bad problem with algae. It looks a lot better now. There's some algae on the glass right here, but it looks 100 times better because of the fish I added. One of the issues I think I was having with algae was not because of the lighting, and we are running the Fluval 3.0, the plant light, I guess you could call it. I don't know the actual name for it, but the one you control with your phone and stuff. Very good light. I love it. But we did add the Cryptic in up top. We have some algae on the glass still, but if you guys see the fish swimming in the background, we added auto sinkless, and we added a gold dojo loach to the tank. So aside from the 2 Pea Puffers that we have in here now, we have a gold dojo loach. And then we have, if there's any of them out, I don't think there is, the auto sinkless. I think they all ran and hid. We added 3 auto sinkless, and auto sinkless have become one of my favorite type of, like, I guess you could say, algae eaters, along with these gold dojo loaches. These guys literally, I mean, technically their diet is like bloodworms, but they eat algae, they'll eat kelp wafers, flake food, pellet food. I mean, they'll eat pretty much anything. But he eats a little bit of kelp wafer when I feed the autos, or I will feed, what is it, Northfin USA. The Northfin food is the veggie, and I have that for my cichlids as well. But I'll take a few pellets and I will toss them in here for the autos to eat as well. And the gold dojo loach, he loves them. The autos love them, so it's like a different, like a substitute for kelp wafers, and they absolutely love it. The tank has turned around 100%. The reason I added the Cryptic up here and we took it out of down here was because this tank is actually I think we're gonna use it for what it's intended for, and that is it's intended to be a saltwater tank. So I think what we're gonna do is we're actually gonna get ourselves a little tank to go down here where I keep all my products, and we'll move all that and find a new home for that. And then it'll be an auto top off tank, and we'll put the auto top off in, so when this gets too low, that way the salinity doesn't rise too high, and we will set up a mini saltwater tank. And because the light is, that light in there, there it is rated to grow coral, and we've obviously proven that it grows freshwater plants really well. So I figured, there's one of the autos actually hanging out right there. Great fish, absolutely love them. But this tank has absolutely turned around, has become one of my favorite tanks again. I'm not entirely set on the scape of it, but I do like the scape, and I like that it provides places for the dojo loach and the autos to hide, and the puffers as well when they don't want to be out and active. But these guys are like puppies of the tank. They do come and greet me when I do come up to the tank. Obviously they probably just want food, but they are personable. So all in all, I did disprove my theory of saying that see, the dojo loach actually digs into the substrate to find stuff to eat, and I don't know why he does that, because I fed him today. I fed all my tanks today, so I don't know, maybe he's just hungry again. But I did disprove my theory on keeping pea puffers with other fish. Yes, they can nip fins. You could find some nipped fins here and there. If they do tend to get territorial. I don't know what that auto's doing, man. He is flying around. They can get territorial. They can nip fins, but for the most part, I have kept these fish in here for almost a month now, just to see what would happen, you know, is to make sure that I was correct before I made a video on this. So definitely you can look into other types of fish to keep with your pea puffers. And I know when I put that initial video out, some people commented and said, well, I keep mine with this and I keep mine with that. And like I said, that was my theory on it. Obviously, I've disproven myself, and this is what this tank has turned into. Like I said, this one, we took the Crypts Spiralis. We'll probably take the Crypts out of here and then plant them up here where the Java Fern is, just to get them out of here. And then we'll probably do a saltwater setup with this, and a nano saltwater setup. And I don't know what we'll probably, I want to say we'll stock it with like a clownfish pair, but don't quote me on that. I do like some clownfish. There's not a lot of saltwater fish that are, you know, real small for a 5-gallon tank, but I think we could get away with 2 clownfish in here. But at the end of the day, we have our autos, we have our gold dojo loach hanging out, always active, always looking for food. And the autos are not as much active as the dojo loach, but all in all, it does spruce up the tank. It does add more activity, and makes it a lot more fun to just, you know, kind of sit and watch the tank. So all in all, I disproved my theory on keeping pea puffers with other fish. It can be done. I've done it here. You can do it too. Another thing I want to touch on is something I said in my live stream last night, was a topic I brought up. This 40 breeder behind me has been empty for a while, and I know back, I can't remember which video it was, but I said this is going to be a shrimp tank. This will be a shrimp tank, but not yet. We are going to go through and we're going to do a breeding series. I absolutely love live bears. When I first got into the hobby, I had cichlids, same thing I have now, and I ended up with a pair that bred, and I didn't know what I was doing. I lost all the fry. So now that I know what I'm doing and I can care for these fish in the proper way and the babies in the proper way, we are going to go ahead and we're going to do a breeding series. I'm going to show you guys breeding cichlids in that 40 gallon with lemon jakes, with the lemon jake peacock cichlids. It's going to be an awesome, probably 2 or 3 part series. And my good buddy George at Agden Aquatics is actually sending me 3 females, so we're going to do 3 females to 1 male. But that's all I'm going to tell you right now. I'm not going to show you, tell you about the setup and stuff like that. So stay tuned for that. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I hope this helped you out, gave you a little bit of inspiration of things that you can put with your Pea Puffers. And YouTube, I'll catch you in the next one.